State lawmakers are once again trying to legalize recreational marijuana in Pennsylvania. Most of our neighboring states already allow it. Chris Hoffman spoke with one of the bill's sponsors about what's included in the legislation.
For the past few years, we've seen similar bills be brought up during the legislative session, and every time they haven't passed. So we wanted to know what makes it different and if this one will actually get to the finish line. According to lawmakers, 24 other states, nearly all that border Pennsylvania, have approved recreational marijuana. Representative Dan Franco is sponsoring a bill to allow it here. He says weed is already in Pennsylvania, but it's on the illegal market.
The toothpaste is already out of the tube. Weed is everywhere. We need to find a way to make it safe.
Similar to alcohol laws, users would have to be 21 to buy products. As for the exact amount of tax money it would generate, that's still to be determined. The state wants its share of revenue, but also wants to stay competitive against other states.
It's about time we find a way to prioritize public health, social justice, and revenue for the state instead of just letting an illegal marketplace flourish.
Plans would also include addressing the history of communities negatively impacted by the criminalization of weed. Rep. Frankel says the model for selling marijuana would be a hybrid system. Growing and processing would be private, and selling would be similar to state stores with liquor. As for where this all stands right now in the legislative process, it's still early on. The General Assembly gets sworn in on January 7th and then goes to work.
My expectation is that we could probably see a vote sometime early spring.
Rep. Franco is optimistic it can pass. While he expects challenges, he says they have had numerous hearings to try to address the success and failures of other states on the issue. In response to proposals in the past, the executive director of the Pennsylvania Chiefs of Police Association has come out against legislation like this. They cited unanticipated consequences it could have on public safety. As discussions on this proposed legislation continue, we'll be sure to keep you updated, both on air as well as online. In Point State Park, Chris Hoffman, KDKA-TV News.